everybody, my name is Python and welcome back, finally, to another episode here of ARK Survival Evolved from the island. In the last episode, we gathered ourselves well over 15,000 bits of metal to smelt into 7,500 metal ingots. That should be more than enough for us to be able to create ourselves all of the industrial crafting stations. I've been doing a ton of AFKing here and there, and at this current moment, we have about 550 metal ingots in each of the 10 refining forges. We currently have 5,500 metal ingots, so there's 2,000 more to be smelted. So, here's what I'm thinking we do. I think we should try and grab ourselves all of the other resources required for all of the various industrial crafting stations. We have ourselves cementing paste to get, crystals to get, oil to get, polymer to get. Alright, well, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve. The polymer, we should be able to grab that in the form of organic polymer. We do at the end of the day have ourselves a breeding pair of Kairukus. So here's what I'm thinking. Should we start off with the most pain in the butt, most expensive industrial crafting station there is first, the industrial grinder? Because then after that, everything else will just seem incredibly easy in comparison. I mean, for goodness sake, this requires a whopping 2,000 crystal. In comparison, the industrial grill only requires 30. Even the industrial forge is only 250. Like, it's actually kind of mad. So yeah, I think we're going to go for all of the crystals first. We just need to tot up exactly how many we need. We've got 2,000 plus 250. That's 2,250 plus 30. So we need a grand total of 2,280 crystals to be able to make ourselves all of the industrial crafting stations. Oh my goodness me, this is going to take several trips with my metal gathering dream team, isn't it? Oh yeah, you might notice I've now got, like, pretty much all of my creatures inside of this large room now, and that is because while I was AFKing, I didn't want any of them to die. Oh, hello. A bunch of eggies. 3 Utyrannus eggs. And those, of course, are all of extraordinary quality. Ah, absolutely love to see it. And I tell you what else I love to see is the amount of support and especially patience you folks have been showing towards me, the series, and my channels lately. I really, truly do appreciate it. I'm well aware of the fact that there's been more than a month since the last episode, and I do, of course, very much apologize for that. The last month or so has been very, very rough mental health-wise. I thought that maybe going on sertraline, kind of medication used to treat anxiety and depression, I thought that might have been the way to go for me, but then I suffered with a list of side effects as long as my arm. So I've since come off those meds, and I've decided, you know what? I would rather process my emotions and thoughts naturally, rather than dealing with a list of side effects, as long as my arm, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, here we are, back in action, and I really do hope you folks are excited for the return of this series. And of course, if you haven't noticed it already, I've also brought back Terraria lately in the form of a brand new normal Let's Play series. So if you're interested in checking that out for old time's sake, maybe you need a little bit of a nostalgia hit, there will of course be a playlist link on screen. Why am I going north when actually we should be going east? Yeah, maybe if I go the correct direction, I might be able to grab myself the crystals a little bit faster, you know what I mean? You want to know the funny thing, my friends? I'm pretty sure I said previously that I wouldn't do this again, trying to create all of the industrial crafting stations in one episode, but here we are, doing exactly that. This is definitely going to be a long old recording for you boys. So yeah, I really do hope you folks wind up enjoying this episode, because a lot of effort and a lot of time is going to wind up going into this one. But I tell you this, my friends, we only need to do it once, and then we can pretty much just take those industrial crafting stations wherever we please. Hello, random blue loot beam. I would very much like to see what you have. Oh, you've got very low durability there. Oh my goodness me! Did I just see what I think I saw? Whoa! That's incredible! An Ascendant Crossbow on a whopping 247% weapon damage and an insane 549 durability. Not only that, but an Ascendant Pike coming in at a whopping 245% damage and only 174 durability. That seems like an extraordinarily low amount of durability for something Ascendant standard, but, I mean, I'll still take these two. I mean, for goodness sake. 245% is far better than 144%. I'm chuffed a bit. What a find. Also, we've got a toilet. That's actually kind of handy dandy. We can use this to get ourselves a source of fertilizer. Wait, is that a red loot beam descending on my right there, or is that purple? I gotta be honest, I can't really tell. We shall find out in just a bit, won't we? Anyway, for now, we are at the Tech Cave Volcano. And as you can see, oh my goodness me, are there a lot, and I really do mean a lot, of crystal nodes. 200 crystal, plus a further 100, plus a further 130-ish. Oh my word. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, this crystal gathering session isn't going to take as long as I first thought. Right, get rid of those. I'd quite like the rare mushrooms. In terms of the crystals, do they not have their weights halved on the back of an Argentavis? I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, alright, some more crystal nodes, and quite a lot of them. Oh, okay, so in terms of the loot beam, it was actually purple. I mean, you know, I'll still take it. Let's have ourselves a little bit of a look here. We've got ourselves a Journeyman Shotgun at 200% damage and a Mastercraft Megatherium Saddle Blueprint at 64 armor value. It does require 700 plus metal ingots and 1300 cementing paste per craft, though. But still, holy crap. What can I say? That one mod that allows you to bring over the loot pools from ARK Survival Ascended to this game. Oh man, does it go hard. So, 1,200 crystals. Well over the halfway point for the crystal supplies we need. In fact, at the end of it, if we grab ourselves another 1,200, we'll have a surplus of crystals. A quick trip back to base to drop everything off that we've managed to grab ourselves, and then we'll be back here in a jiffy. I just remembered something. The amount of inventory slots in the Structures Plus Fabricator is 300, which is quite a lot more than a regular fabricator. And actually, in this case, since we're going for organic polymer, which only stacks up to 20, yes, those additional inventory slots are definitely going to be worth it. Anyway, back to the mountain. Smashy, smashy time, my friends. All right, here we are. Well over 1,200. I don't want to go beyond 1,200 because otherwise the movement speed of my Argentavis kind of goes to poo. So, yeah, we're going to wind up chucking just a little bit of the crystal that we don't really need. I mean, we're already going back with a surplus of crystals compared to the amount we actually need. I mean, it probably might have helped if I, you know, actually dumped everything off that I have in my inventory here. Somehow I completely forgot to, but, never mind. It's all good. So, let's get this thing over with, shall we? Just one more flight back to base, and the crystals will have been sorted out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the fabricator. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200 into the fabricator. So, yeah, now we have a whopping 2,400. That is actually surplus to requirements. Better to be overprepared than underprepared, that's what I say. So, what's going to be the next pain in the butt thing to try and get in mass quantities? I'm actually thinking cementing paste. In terms of the polymer, what I think I might do is I might try to segregate the Kairukus away from everybody else, maybe even put them inside of my episode 1 base, and then I'm just gonna let them breed up like mad, and then a little bit later on, when we go ahead and kill all the offspring, we can just club them And we can get a bunch of organic polymer that way, right? To differentiate the parents apart from their offspring, I've decided to give my penguins a name. The male is called Pingu, and the female is called, Noob. Because, sure, why not, right? Alright, come on then, penguins. Let's get you inside of the episode 1 base, shall we? I just hope that they don't go mad with the breeding enough to the point where we wind up with an insanely laggy game on account of there being like 6,000 Kairukus trying to occupy one space. I seem to recall one series where we had that exact problem. And, yeah, I didn't discover it until I wound up having a PowerPoint presentation on my hands. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. We have these folks in position, behavior, enable mating. Right, you need to enable mating as well, huh? All right. Here we go. In the meantime, we are going to try and grab ourselves a bunch of cementing paste. 800 for the grinder, 40 for the grill. That's 840 so far. Plus 600, that's 1440. And then plus another 450. 1890, if my maths is correct. So if we just aim for, say, 2,000 cementing paste, I think we'll be looking pretty good. You know what that means, don't you, my friends? We need to tame ourselves a Beelzebufo. Those folks are by far the best way of getting cementing paste. I think we're just about ready to get this Beelzebufo hunting trip underway. We have a cryopod on us. We've got ourselves 2 different ways of being able to take down the Beelzebufo. We've got ourselves the long neck rifle with some tranquilizer darts, and as a backup, just in case we need it, we've got ourselves the ascendant crossbow with some trank arrows. So, hopefully, as a result of having a minimal inventory, we might just be able to get away with using our Pteranodon to get around. Yeah, probably shouldn't forget about the saddle. Only 5 cementing paste is needed, though. Alright, well, that should be relatively... Wow. I should have checked this first. Holy crap. We have an insane... we might actually have more than we need. Wait, hang on. 7... 13, 19, 2,000, 2,071 cementing paste. We got more than we need and we didn't even have to go on any trips. Ah, cool. I mean, you know, still, going ahead and getting ourselves a Beelzebufo would be a good idea, but it turns out we don't actually need to do it right now. Well, that's what happens when you don't play on your ARK world for over a month. You start to forget the stuffs that you actually have. I'm genuinely staggered by that. That's fantastic. Alright, so 2,000 cementing paste going in the fabricator. But still, here we are. Beelzebufo saddle has been created, so it's ready to be used if and when the time comes that we might want to get ourselves a froggy friend. Do you know something else as well? I think I've been a massive dingleberry here, folks. If I was to go on here, why am I not doing the whole, you know, structures plus thing? We go ahead and we bring this over. Yeah, resources pulled for 1 craft. And then we do the same for, like, everything else. Okay, so there's not enough oil and polymer for that. However, the rest of all of this stuff... okay, so, yeah, it is just oil and polymer we need at this point. Yeah, that's what I thought, you stupid ichthyi. Get the hell out of here, man. Who the hell does this birdie think he is? Okay, so we've got a few little penguins in here now. Do we or do we not have any clubs on us? Yes, we do. Okay, brilliant. So, pretty sure you have to claim these dudes. Then you can start poking them with the little tickling stick. And then you go at it with the club, right? How many bits of organic polymer are we going to get per penguin? 84. Hey, that's not too bad, actually. We might not need to breed up as many of these Kairukus as I first thought. All right, come on. Let's get you taken out of the game. Ah, my bleeding bats run out. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to do the whole pull resources thing for a repair. But, well, I mean, it's only 8 fiber and 2 wood at the end of the day. It's not that much of a pain in the butt. So quickly totting up the amount of polymer we need. We've got 600. None are required for the grill, so that's pretty good. 400 for the forge, so that's 1,000 total. And then a further 300. So 1,300 in total. So yeah, this might take a little bit of time. I must admit, I'm half tempted to allow some of these Kairukus to just grow up, and then we could maybe have, like, multiple breeding pairs going on at the same time. Alright, so you are a female. You are also a female. Wait, actually, that might work out quite nicely. This is going to sound absolutely disgusting, but if I was to put the male in the middle of these 3 females should wind up birthing eggs, like, simultaneously, right? Again, sounds gross, I know, but in the pursuit of getting polymer, needs must. So, yep, Newt is breeding, this female is breeding, and this female is breeding. Alrighty, my friends, I think while these folks are going crazy, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the oil we need. So, once again, and hopefully for the final time, let's quickly tot up just how much we need in total. So we got 40 for the grill, 600 for the grinder, so that is 640 so far. Another 400 brings it up to 1,040, and a further 300 brings it up to 1,340. So I tell you what, let's go for a nice round amount of, say, 1,500. Do you know what, folks? I am really glad I looked up what the best ways to harvest oil nodes are, because it turns out apparently chainsaws are fantastic for harvesting oil nodes. So what that means for us is we need to grab ourselves out just a few little bits of these here electronics. They will go inside of the fabricator, and then we should already have all of the other stuffs we need for the chainsaw. There it is. So, oil nodes are most commonly found in the snow biome if you want to go for ones that are found on the surface. So, let's grab ourselves some fur armor out and let's get ourselves over there. Ah, yeah. Oil nodes everywhere, my friends. So, let's start off with this one. And let's see just how many bits of oil we can get. Wait, what? We're not getting any at all. Wait, can you not harvest oil nodes with a chainsaw in Evolved? Is that like an Ascended only thing? I have no idea. But well, the pickaxe will still be more than enough for us to grab ourselves a bunch of oil. I'm pretty sure the chainsaw is very, very good for grabbing a whole bunch of organic polymer from penguins, right? So, you know, us making a chainsaw, maybe it wasn't a complete waste of time and resources. Do you know what I've just realized? We could have killed 2 birds in one stone. We could have gone for oil and polymer at the same time just by being here in the snow biome. I mean, there's a lot of wild penguins around. I dare say we could have gotten all the organic polymer we needed from these wild folks instead of harvesting offspring and feeling really bad about it, you know? Alrighty, so we've got 400, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, just shy of 1,500 oil. I mean, to be honest, that's still more than we need, so I think we're looking pretty good. So here we are with a bunch of wild penguins, my friends. A-boom, a-boom, a-boom. Yeah, this isn't going to take very long, is it? All right, how many bits of polymer are we going to get? 62. Hey, that's not too bad, actually. 60 from the second one. Oh, they're all starting to run away now. Ha! What are you doing there, buddy? Come back here. Yeah, I know, this is a little bit morbid. But, you know, it's a case of needs must, unfortunately. Wow, 76 organic polymer. And because some of these penguins aren't adults, we're actually inadvertently grabbing ourselves a hell of a supply of raw prime meat. Wow, okay. I mean, if we manage to make ourselves the industrial grill in time, we could have ourselves a hell of a lot of cooked prime meat eventually. 120, 240, 360, 480, just shy of 500 organic polymers so far. That's not bad going. I dare say when we get back to base, though, we'll have ourselves a bunch of penguins to take down there as well. So here's hoping we can get the rest of the organic polymer in good time. Oh, hello. There's a Quetzal up there. It's level 30. I'm pretty sure we found that before. I do kind of want to kill it just because, you know, it's a low level. I would very much like to try and get a higher level one to spawn in. Maybe even a tech Quetzal. That would be the ultimate in badassery. I'm sorry there, Mr. Quetzal, but I'm afraid you are going to have to go bye-byes. 340 damage. Wait, this guy can sprint fly ever so slightly faster than my Argentavis. You son of a gun. Well, I'm never going to be able to catch this guy now. So, what's happening inside of our base here? Oh, my God. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got enough now. So, let's do a little bit of the old disabled mating here. And I'm also going to pick up the original breeding pair, and they're going to go back in the large room. What an amazing magic trick I just did, my friends. Look at how nicely decluttered my episode 1 house is now. There is absolutely no evidence anywhere to suggest that those poor penguins were unalived. There's no evidence of that whatsoever. So transferring all of the polymer across, I've got to be honest, I have absolutely no idea if I have enough. 1,340 was the amount we needed. I believe we have 1,500. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we might actually be ready after we do just one more little sesh of transferring metal ingots. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I'm being a doofus brain once again. Metal ingot. Yeah! All, and pull. There we go, 738. So we now have 7,299 metal ingots. Is that going to be enough to create everything here? Let's have a look. The grill, the grinder, the forge. Oh no! What are we missing here? I don't know. Presumably the metal. Ah, we need 401 more metal ingots. Come on, refining forges. Go just a little bit faster, will ya? Wait, no, hang on a minute. We just made ourselves a forge. What am I on about? Yeah, we have a forge. So if I was to chuck this bad boy down, we can speed along the rest of the metal, right? So here we are, pulling all of the metal from the refining forges into the big industrial forge. Do we also want to bring across all of the wood that was serving as the fuel for these things? I mean, you can get yourself a hell of a lot of charcoal if you put wood inside of industrial forges, so I'm going to say yes. And here we are, turning it on. Yeah, look at all that charcoal being created. Now, so far as I can remember, the industrial forge will craft not just one, but 20 metal ingots at the same time. Holy guacamole, look at the amount of charcoal we have. 492? Oh my word, look at this. That is a hell of a list of charcoal sources. We are going to want for nothing when it comes to charcoal for gunpowder and thus ammo for our gun weapons, eh? Absolutely brilliant. So then, my friends, I think a little bit of an AFK sesh is in order. We need a grand total of 362 more metal ingots, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, we got 120 right here. So actually make that 242 we need to wait for to be smelted up. It's got to be said, my friends, the star of the show today has definitely been, once again, the Structures Plus mod. The ability to pull items from other inventories nearby. It makes things so much easier. We don't have to manually go into each of the little containers and transfer items manually to where we need them to be. You could just pull items. It's actually so easy. Ah, look at it. So simple. So yeah, this might not actually be the final time I make all of the industrial crafting stations in one episode. With the help of the Structures Plus mod, it makes things far easier and far less of a hassle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we're just about there. The industrial cooker was the final industrial crafting station that we needed. Oh, I can't tell you how relieved I am that we finally got all of the industrial crafting stations. It is going to mean that we can make significant strides towards having better food sources, better speeds when it comes to smelting up metal into ingots, better speeds when it comes to cooking food. And of course, we can get resources back from certain bits of gear that we find but don't necessarily need. So yeah, very, very, very happy that we've gotten all of this stuff done. And on that successful and epic and super happy note, it is time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, of course you're excited to see more, and indeed, if you're excited for the return of ARK to this channel finally, please do be sure to drop a like if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it, folks. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for all of your support, patience, and understanding lately. Really means the world to me, my friends. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.